Good morning, you guys. Let's check out this garden here. Uh, I call this Grandma's Corner Garden. When my grandma passed away, I created this garden in honor with her. She loves to garden, and most likely I learned gardening from her. She has a huge, massive garden in our house, and mostly orchids, specialty orchids she has. And she loves orchids and other tropical plants. So I know some of these are not tropical and whatever, but I like to incorporate their plants. I like to incorporate plants that she likes in this garden. That I've been growing a lot of alocasia or elephant ears, and lilies, and roses, and I want to put it here in honor of her. So I have coleus, which is tropical, and she does loves too. So I staggered them. It survived from last night. I wasn't even here to protect it, but it was okay. So I'm going to fill up all this garden with some tropical plants that my grandma likes. Some of her favorites. So it's kind of funny with these plants, garden, because we have a red bud which is in full glory right now. Beautiful red bud. So winter and spring it's full sun. By the time summer, it's full shade. So that's why I planted all the hellebores, hostas, and hokora, whatever, and ferns, because they love. Those guys loved. It's okay. They can survive in full shade and dappled sun, whatever. But in that corner, it's full shade during the morning because of the big tree that we have. But during the afternoon, it's completely full sun, like the heat of the afternoon is just striking on that side. So I'm thinking it's like summertime. It's like that area it's a little bit bare, because for spring they're beautiful. I just finished cutting all the deadheading of all the tulips and stuff. So I'm thinking to put dahlias in there. I have been growing a lot of dahlias, and I have 4 crates of dahlias that I saved from last year. So I'm thinking to put dahlias in there, and anything that is like drought tolerant. Maybe I know dahlia needs some water, but just to kind of, you know that is blooming drought tolerant. Because of this tree, I feel like this sucked up a lot of water. This is a swamp cedar that we put hedges. Actually, I planted that, guys, and I would say 8 years ago. So anyway, I'm going to deck this out with flowering plants, because right now it's a nice and peaceful greenish, and all the tulips are gone, so they like lacking of colors, other than a little bit of left in there. So I have other annuals that I'm going to plant in there, um, aside from dahlias, and of course my, how do you call it, of course my elephant ears, my more coleus somewhere here. I have more coleus that I'm going to add here, and I think begonias. It's a little chilly right now. We had frost last night, and it's 3 and feels like -1. So I'm a little chilly. I didn't have any sweater. So anyway, back to our discussions. So I actually have ordered begonias because I did not grow begonia. I'm having a hard time growing those guys. I'm having a hard time finding a seed. So I just ordered begonias from our local garden center here at Joe's Mars. So I'm going to plant begonia and impatiens. Those guys love shade, and like I said, summertime this is like completely full shade. So yeah, right now I have my hellebores and lanaria or anesty plants, and of course my alliums, and I still have my bleeding hearts everywhere. It looks really nice, and I have pots waiting for me to be planted. the location. Normally I put it there, and I have calla lilies. Those are tropical plants that my grandma loves. So I wanted to put orchids in here, but they're expensive and they're not gonna survive for winter. And so I think I'm gonna skip the orchids kind of thing. It's really cold. So anyway, uh, look at this beautiful bleeding heart. There's so many seedlings that I can actually move maybe next year. So I love that. I normally just leave it there. So it's actually really pretty. So yeah, I like this area. And my hostas. I love the autumn. I planted this, I would say 5 or 6 years ago, and until now they're not very fast grower, because until now look at that, it's only four. I started with two or one, and just for that long they not really. I wanna maybe separate and then put it here, because this is not an autumn frost, something frost, autumn frost, yeah, autumn frost from proven winner. So I love to make sure it's three. I'm gonna remove that and take one from that one, so it's nice and cohesive of three of them. So anyway, yeah, let me know what you guys can suggest, other tropical plants that would maybe work in here, or highly appreciated. And so yeah, I'm gonna deck this out with some annuals I have right now, perennials, tender perennials, and grasses and stuff. So one of my favorite. And I have, yeah, I think I'm going to plant this as well over here. Those are sweet williams. I started last year from seeds and I haven't planted them. And yeah, I have so many in here. I have to deck out just with dahlias in here, so it would be nice and pretty full time that I can cut and just leave some. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. And for those who are new, my name is Faye and this is Grace's Home and Gardens. And I'm cold and I'm going to just end these updates in this grandma's garden that I have. And hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys.